some points from the first race in the endurance division, finishing third in the 1600. So Josh is going to cross the timeline, get a chance to speed up. Once he crosses it again, he's going to try to run his fastest 100-meter possible. You know, I think it's always tough to be the leader. When you're the first person to go, you're kind of setting the bar. So you're really not sure, you know, what you need to do. So I assume Josh is just going to get himself going as fast as he possibly can and just let it all out. You know, Josh is definitely not one to overthink many of his races. And here he goes. As Josh crosses the timeline, he's going to. Oh, looks like we may have had a malfunction on our timer. Well, I think Josh will definitely get a rerun. Hopefully Josh didn't run an 8.3 because Josh might be a little ticked off, but either way, he got an opportunity to get a chance to run his fastest time, get a feel for the floor. Maybe could be advantageous for him. But we'll get Josh a redo a little bit later at the end of this field. Alex took third place in the 300-meter event earlier this evening, giving him 3 total podiums. Alex doesn't have any wins yet in the NSC, but he has turned out a personal best in the NSC of 8.75 in our 100-meter time trial. So Alex is definitely a guy who's always in the mix in the sprint division. Let's see what he can throw down here in the 100. You know, one of the neat things about the 100-meter is you really get to see not only the top speed of these athletes, but you also get to see who can really hold that top speed. Sometimes, depending on floor conditions, just holding it's half the battle. And I'll tell you what, acceleration-wise, Alex picked it up in a hurry. Alex, as he crossed the timeline, Alex going to throw down a time of, and we have something going on with our timer. That is the second time in a row that we've had a technical issue. Man, Alex was cranking. That looked like a really, really good time. He might even beat his personal best of 8.75. So, endurance division representing Auburn, Washington in the 04 already has a second place finish in our 1600-meter event a little bit earlier this evening. The future, Isaiah Oliver, one of our younger athletes here in the league, 17 years old. Isaiah looks like a fan favorite, getting the crowd on their feet. Now Isaiah, no stranger to the podium. Isaiah's been on the podium 9 different times in his 3 seasons in NSC and has won this title of fastest man on skates once before. His fastest time is an 8.42. As he crossed the timeline, he's off to a great start. Whoa, that first corner looked almost picture perfect. And he is going to cross that timeline at, ooh, the big old hawk, but he's not going to get Alex Holmzo. Looks like an 8.77 unofficially, as you guys can see on your screen at home.